Christy Adia woke up to a nightmare. Her social media accounts had become the target of people condemning a video she made privately with a partner that was released in the public without her consent.
How I'm feeling now is very betrayed and ashamed, embarrassed. Um, I just it's just so much emotions that I just it's very hard to get it out.
Christy's partner, seen in the video, is the reggae artist Jabami, real name Marvin Walters. Christy issued a statement on social media saying Jabami used a moment of intimacy to shame and cyberbully her. Jabami later shared that statement saying that it would be crazy for him to share a video that could be seen by his wife and teenage daughters.
Who want to smoke, baby? Who?
Who want to smoke?
Joke.
Want to smoke?
Joke.
When sex tapes are released, most often it is the woman who faces the brunt of the public condemnation. To explain why, we turn to Dr. Ann Barratt, a gender and communications lecturer at the University of the West Indies.
The idea is that sex is taboo as the ultimate presumption, one, and two, that women should indeed be passive. If you are then seen in a sex tape, the notion of who is breaching the taboo will always rest in the woman.
Dr. Barratt describes the online bias against women as an example of femininity as failed because the rules of being a good and decent woman are very strict. She likens those online behaviors to being a form of gender-based violence, as she writes about in an April paper looking at two similar cases in Trinidad.
Because we do embrace a notion of I will be an acceptable human based on ideology of gender if I'm decent. If as a young woman my legs are closed, I'm not a thought or a whore, whatever words are there. So even women will reinforce this thing. Well, if you didn't want people to see your tape or your picture or whatever, even though it was the privacy of your own home or your own space, then don't do it.
Right.
But that is part of a discourse of personal responsibility that's extremely sexist and aggressive against femininity, because femininity then is constructed as failure.
As for the women in the situation, they often have to find healing in an often unforgiving space, but Christy says she has support and she's determined to rise above this.
I just want to take control back of my life because I was independent and well had stuff going on for me before we got in this situation, and I want that same thing back after the situation. Like I need to get back my independence and take control of my life moving forward with this.